If you have a bunch of photos on your iPhone that you wanted to group together, an album is a great option to be able to do that. To create that album, let's just head into the Photos app on your iPhone. So open up the Photos app, we'll do everything in that Photos app. Now you have two different ways to create the album. One is by first just selecting the pictures themselves. So you can tap on the Select button at the top right here. And then you can choose, say, multiple different pictures here. Let's say those 3 pictures. You can tap on the Share button at the bottom left here of your iPhone. And then you can hit Add to Album. Now, you might already have an album. You can see I have one called Widget. But if you don't, you can tap on the plus at the top right. And then just name this album like Family and hit Create. However, this gives you somewhat of a limited options. You can't create a shared album, etc. So you can always just scroll down and you can have a bit more control once you go to the specific album section. So scroll to the very bottom. If you don't see albums on here, just tap on the Customize and Reorder and make sure Albums is selected. Now let's just tap on Albums at the very top and you'll be able to see these are my 2 albums I currently have. From here, I can tap on Create at the top right, and now it gives me the ability to also create a folder. This is essentially a grouping of albums. So an album is a group of photos and videos, and a folder is a group of albums with photos and videos in them. So I can hit New Album at the top right, I can add photos, I can add the name, etc. But I can also go over to Shared. For instance, if you want to share some photos with family members or friends, you can hit Create at the top right, and you can see New Shared Album. You can just tap on Add Photos and select whichever photos you want to add. But you can also add participants here. So just tap on that, and essentially you can text that specific album to various other people so that they can see those photos and videos. Maybe they can add their own if you want to let them, etc. So once you go back out of here and you have your albums, let's say these ones, you can always just tap into that album. You can always tap the little plus to add more photos to that album. But you can also tap out the 3 dots at the very top here on your iPhone. And on here, you can search, you can share, and of course, you can delete this album. If you no longer need it, you can just hit the delete button and it will delete that out. Keep in mind, the nice thing about that is you're not deleting the photos themselves. The photos are still in the photo gallery here on your phone. They're just not organized into those specific albums.